You're watching News9 Live with me, Kabir Naqvi, bringing you the latest from the Ukraine-Russia war, where Ukraine today has accused Russian forces of blowing up a major dam and hydroelectric power station in a part of southern Ukraine that Russia controls. These are visuals of the dam site. The breach sent water gushing from the facility, risking massive flooding in the surrounding area. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy wrote on the social media, the destruction of the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant dam only confirms for the whole world that they must be expelled from every corner of Ukrainian land. Now, the Ukrainian Interior Ministry wrote on Telegram that the Kakhovka dam upriver from Kherson had been blown up and called for residents of 10 villages on the river's right bank and parts of the city of Kherson to gather essential documents, their pets, turn off their appliances, and leave, while cautioning against possible disinformation. Ukrainian authorities ordered hundreds of thousands of residents downriver to evacuate.
Шановні мешканці Херсонщини, російська армія здійснила черговий акт терору. Вона підірвала Каховську ГЕС. Через 5 годин вода дістане критичного рівня. Розпочалася евакуація мешканців небезпечних районів. Всі служби працюють. ДСНС, поліція, військові – всі поруч. Прошу зібрати документи і речі першої необхідності і чекати автобусів евакуації. Окремо звертаюсь до мешканців лівого берега. Прошу зробити все можливе, аби убезпечити себе і врятувати своє життя. Негайно покиньте небезпечну територію.
Now, even as aerial footage circulated on social media showing most of the dam wall washed away and a massive surge of water heading downstream, the Army's Southern Operational Command put up a Facebook post accusing Russian occupation troops of blowing up the Kakhovka dam. The governor of Kherson, who we just heard, Alexander Prokudin, said that about 16,000 people were in the critical zone on the Ukrainian-controlled right bank of the river. He said people were being evacuated for districts upstream of the Kherson city and would be taken by bus to the city and then by train to Mykolaiv and to other Ukrainian cities. Now, Russian officials have countered that the Kakhovka dam was damaged by the Ukrainian military strikes itself in the contested area between Ukraine and Russia. Ukrainian authorities have previously warned that the failure of the Kakhovka dam could unleash 18 million cubic meters, which is 4.8 billion gallons of water, and flood Kherson and dozens of other areas downriver where hundreds of thousands of people live, as well as threatening a nearby Russian-occupied nuclear power plant. So there's a double whammy there. Authorities, experts, and residents have for months expressed concerns about water flows through and over the Kakhovka dam. The disaster happened on the second day of Ukrainian offensive operations that are likely to mark the early stages of a mass counter-offensive. It could affect any Ukrainian plans for an amphibious assault across the country. Local Russian authorities in the town of Nova Kakhovka initially denied that anything had happened to the dam, then blamed the collapse on Ukrainian shelling. Interfax news agency quoted an unnamed official from the Kherson Emergency Services as saying that the dam had collapsed from structural weakness under water pressure. So many statements coming out, but those are visuals as water continues to gush out where thousands, hundreds of thousands live downstream. They've been asked to pack up their bags, round up their pets, pick up any important document that is available there, turn off, switch off their electronic appliances, lock their houses, and will simply just leave. What kind of complications will this create for Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who's already called an emergency meeting? Well, we'll have to wait and find out. That's all the time we have for you here at News9. News and updates continue. Keep watching News9 Live.